Aishwarya sends us a question through email. She says she's planning to invest in a property in sector 75 in Noida. She wants to know what the prices and demand for homes in that locality. Her budget is 80 lakh rupees. A good market to invest in?
Yeah, a good market to invest in. The current prices there are anything between 4,800 per square feet to 5,500 a square feet. She's going to get ample choice in Noida. As I can say, depending on the apartment stage and the project feature, she can look at, Apex, Athena. She can look at a developer, Panchsheel, which has a project coming up. There's Ames, Max, Gardenia, Golf City, which is coming up there, which is already there, Max Bliss, Grand Kingston. So there are many projects and choices from where Aishwarya can, do a good recce, do 2-3 days of site visit, understand her requirement. Is she looking for ready to move in? Is she going to wait? Is she looking it for end use? And then, decide. And for Noida, I would certainly suggest her that she should go with a reputed consultant or an advisor who is there with her to guide her and help her do the right, groundwork, due diligence, so that later on she does not face any, untoward issues.
Right. And those are the prices of, again, in the Noida market in Sector 75 Noida for you. And I'm having a look at the price chart here, Ashwinder, which my team will put up in a bit. Now the prices, the market has softened a bit. 4,596 rupees per square foot is an average price at the moment, and Aishwarya certainly is buying at a nice time. But are there any economic drivers or any major infrastructure projects coming in that can get her good appreciation going forward? Because she does say that she wants to invest in this market.
See, Kavita, the good part about Noida is the infrastructure is far better than NCR, other locations in NCR. That is number one. Number two, there's a lot of IT industry which is there in Noida. The entire media business is in Noida. We also feel that with the elections coming in and the new government, if the existing government also comes to power again, the entire focus is on development, and Noida is the hero of UP or the flagship city of UP. So it will definitely benefit from that. And, given all these things, I give it another 18 months. I don't see anything really dramatic happening in the next 18 months. But, post 18 months, I definitely feel, because see, this is for the first time that the sales have overtaken supply. After 8 quarters, it has happened that the sales numbers have been higher than the supply numbers, because it clearly shows that developers have stopped having new launches. And this in itself is that the developers have understood that they first have to liquidate their existing inventory, let the environment kind of settle down, let the investment that is going to happen on the infrastructure side, which is going to create tons and tons of jobs, because it is the jobs that are going to finally, kind of consume or absorb the residential inventory. So looking at all of this, I think in the next 18 months, you might see a positive trend on the residential real estate. But the good part is that the trend that will come will be here to stay and will be sustainable, because the existing supply has been completely choked. And that is when the new supply will again start coming up.
Right. Ashwinder, I'm latching on to that one sentence that you just said, that the sales has outstripped the supply that is coming into the market, which of course means that going forward you will reach a situation where you will have lesser new homes coming into the market and more buyers for those homes. How much of a window does the average home buyer in Noida really have before prices, actually start inching up?
See, I think there cannot be an exact prediction on when the markets kind of turn, but you have actually hit the nail on the head. The moment the absorption kind of absorbs, at least another 25 odd percentage of the existing supply, that is where the cash flows and profits of developers will also start to improve. Noida also, let us not forget, is going to be the hub of affordable housing. And with the new norms that have come of 30 square meter and 60 square meter, there are a lot of existing projects in Noida of leading developers which have already come into the affordable housing gambit. With affordable housing, they are going to get long-term funding. Another thing that they are also getting is, now earlier they had to complete the project in 3 years. Now they are getting additional 2 years. So combining all of this and making the affordable housing a feeder, I feel things are going to turn up. The max is 18 months. Maybe, another 6 months window for the developers to negotiate great super deals. And then based on the sentiments, guess, your negotiation ability might get a little tight.
Right, so there you go. If you are in the Noida market and if you're a buyer, then you have around a 6-month window available with you where you can actually negotiate the prices with the developer. 18 months, and Ashwinder expects that prices will start inching up in this market, which should be good news for all those people who've invested into this market. But of course, a big thing is, a big story that we're going away with is that if you are in the market to buy a home, it's a great market to buy a home. If you're in the market to sell, it's probably not the right time yet. You'll probably need to wait for some more time.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.